Hello there people, welcome to the second episode of Delta Racing My Team Series. First race, we are at Bahrain to see where we compare to all of the other cars. Just to let you know, I'm not going to do any of the practice sessions, I'm going to skip straight to qualifying. Obviously I've got to go in on this.
You should have everything you need to track development throughout the season. I'm Ben. Anything R&D, I'm the person to talk to. Oh, and it's tradition for the team to go out for a bite to eat at the end of the race weekend, if you're interested. Do well, and it's all on me.
No worries, Ben, thank you. Yeah, so, as I was saying, normally we're going to skip these 3 practice sessions, just to make the series a bit more challenging, to get less R&D points, and just focus on getting R&D points and stuff from sponsors. Am I saying that right? Yeah, so like upgrading facilities and stuff and getting a bigger thing that way. And also it would mean we have to rely more on our second driver. So yeah, let's get on with it. Obviously we're going to have to go into this session in a minute, but we're not going to do anything in the session. We might do one lap round.
Hey boss, this is Jeff. Just wanted to
Actually,
say
nah,
thanks
we'll
for
be
trusting
alright.
me as your race engineer. I won't let you down.
No worries, Jeff.
The car is ready
Nice
to
to
go,
have you on
but
board.
it's brand new, of course, so there may be a few issues here and there. We'll be keeping a close eye on all the data.
No problem. Let's just go through this. All done it before. So yeah, as I was gonna say, I do have mechanical faults and stuff turned on, so we will have some issues throughout the season. Ilot comes 12th on the softs. Right, the main thing is we do better than Ilot. And I'm gonna try and not use flashbacks, because I do have a guilty thing of when I crash. Sometimes I do use flashbacks. I'm gonna try my best not to. So let's get into it. The first qualifying of Delta Racing Team. Right then, here we go. So let's get the setup on for Bahrain. If you see on some of the things, I'll just show you again. RB Delta Racing, that's my personal my team that I play. So if you see things like that, that's just why. I decided to go and make a third Red Bull team. I'm currently in my 3rd season on that, but I think we get out there before anyone else does. Oh no, it's one shot anyway, it's fine. Alright, let's see where we compare. Get the car in. Try and get as much traction as possible. Keep it within the lines. Go a little bit wide there, but it's fine. Now Bahrain isn't my fastest track by all means, but I'm going to try my best to get us off to a good start. The difficulty I have it on is 95% AI, for you AI police out there. Which I do normally play at, but obviously if it becomes too easy then I will try and change it. I'm not too sure if you can or not, but if you can, I will definitely change it. So go very wide here, but we haven't been told up by the shorts. So we'll let it slide, and looking like a good result, but always is on your first My Team, because everyone's reasonably close. It's near the end of the season that we will struggle, or halfway through the season should I say, with our facilities low. And we come P5, which is an absolute crazy result for the start of this My Team series.
And with qualifying
So we skip through this.
Let's review our top 3 today. Bottas, Hamilton, and Max Verstappen.
As you can see, that is a very big anomaly, as Ilot qualifies 19th I'm not gonna lie, I was expecting around this sort of area to be fighting Alpha to Alpine. But again, if it seems like it's too easy,
Amazing performance out there.
I will
It's been a
turn
great qualifying
difficulty up.
session for you. Are you going to carry that momentum into the race?
We have a great strategy.
It looks like you've really been focusing on research and development this season.
Our arrow's great.
You didn't practice much this weekend. Are you saving your car for the race?
No need to give wear and tear.
Appreciate your time.
No problem. So, with this could go towards our end goal, and that's to score points in 2 different races in the season with Echo.
Alright, I think we can call that a successful qualifying. We should be in with a good chance in the race.
Alright, let's go. 14 laps around Bahrain. Let's see how we get on.
No more testing, no more practice. This is the real deal. And it's make or break here at round 1 of this year's Formula One World Championship. Formula One returns to the desert today on this exceptional 3.36 mile circuit. 15 corners provide plenty of overtaking opportunities. It could be a strategic race, this one, with Sakir notorious for eating up the rear tyres. Watch out for drivers managing their rubber at some point during the Grand Prix. A new season then, a clean slate where anything could happen. Anthony Davidson is with me today as we get another year of Formula One underway.
We're into those tense few minutes before the first race then. Everyone's a little bit nervous about reliability. They haven't been running in the hot, turbulent wake of other cars in practice, and they've not been pushing at 100% for long durations. Let's hope no one has to deal with any nasty surprises.
Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. Valtteri Bottas lines up on pole position, and Lewis Hamilton completes the front row. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Verstappen, Perez, Potter and Norris, Ricciardo, Leclerc, Sainz and Pierre Gasly, Tsunoda, Vettel, Fernando Alonso and Ocon, Stroll, Raikkonen, Antonio Giovinazzi and George Russell, Ireland, Mick Schumacher, Latifi and Nikita Mazepin. That's it then, it's time to go racing as we head to trackside for today's race.
Right, here we go. Come on. Come on. Race strategy. I say, yeah, I think we'll keep that. Just because hopefully we can get a good start and keep with the people around us. And then just see how we do. Alright, here we go. The first race of my team. Delta Racing. And we're off. Not the best of starts. But still not overtaken by any of the McLarens yet. Perez has held up Hamilton, and we've managed to get the place on Hamilton. Absolutely beautiful. We've got to watch our braking here, so we have people in front of us. So we tap Perez. You know, we're in it for points. We're not necessarily fighting these big people in front of us, but if we can keep in DRS and stuff, it could help us out. Get the car in. Not too much wheel spin. You see Perez is distancing us slightly. Hamilton puts his car up the inside. We've got to give him space. Or we're going to hang it around the outside. And we've managed to defend Hamilton for now. Oh, we go off slightly. The power, Mercedes power up the straight. Is he going to go for the move? It's looking like he is. As you can see, the guys in front have made room. They've made a lot of time on us. We've got Ricciardo coming up. touch wheels with Ricardo, but nothing more yet. We're still in the lead. We're defending for our absolute lives here. Can't imagine it's going to be for much longer when DRS comes into play, but for the minute, we're ahead and we're slowing up people behind us. That's the main thing. We're wasting other people's soft tyres that are faster than us, so somehow I think Hamilton and Ricciardo's been fighting because we've got out of the second of Ricciardo. Car's running well so far. We're actually doing pretty well against Hamilton here. This will be recorded in bunches, so just put down in the comments. I will read it and I will reply. But yeah, just be aware that if what I take on board isn't straight away, it's just where I've recorded a bunch of them at once. It's Hamilton early. If we want to get on the DRS.
Enable this lap, we can use DRS when you are within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
We're going to hang it around the outside again. It's got to give us some sort of room. Give him the space. Hamilton has got DRS now. Give him room on the inside. I have no idea how we're doing this, ladies and gentlemen, but we are keeping 7-time world champion Lewis Hamilton behind us. This is absolutely unreal racing. Ilott from the minimap looks like he's gained a few positions, but we will ask Jeff in a minute.
We're leading our teammate by 7.6 seconds. They're on old softs. They're in 17th.
Right,
The time
Ilott.
last lap was a 1:34.1.
Ilott up into 17th from 19th. That's not bad. He's making positions. That's the main thing. I don't think we have much of a chance on this next straight. I cannot see Hamilton being behind us for much longer, but we've done Red Bull a favour anyway. Even though I'm a Red Bull fan, we're not part of Red Bull. Not on this series anyway.
We're approaching the pit window.
And there he comes with a lot of speed. Absolute breeze past us.
7.7 seconds.
You know, as I said, we're not fighting them. As long as we're in front of Alpine and stuff, that's who we're fighting. We don't want to get too ahead of ourselves on this first race of the season. As I said, if you don't believe me when it comes to AI please, I will happily tweet a picture or put it in one of the videos. Difficulty. As you can see, Hamilton is starting to get away from us here, but we would love to stay in the DRS so we can defend Ricciardo a bit better. I think we are just in it. Let's keep Ricciardo at bay for now. Can we stick with Hamilton around this section so we have DRS at the main straight? I'm glad I did aerodynamics because normally the car there for me with this setup, I don't know why, but always seems to throw the back end out. Alright, I don't think Ricciardo's gonna have... He's not gonna be able to catch us down this straight with how far behind he is. Especially with us having DRS on, and we're going to use our ARS this time as well to try and break Ricciardo out. As you can see, the times, they're changing slightly, but nothing massive to Ricciardo with that Mercedes power unit in the back of his car. Again, the main thing, we are keeping in Hamilton's DRS. I don't know how we're doing it, but we are. And we haven't paid attention. I was too busy looking at the timing, and Ricciardo's snuck in front of us. We need to focus up a bit better. hopefully we will be able to stay with Ricardo. Again, as I said, we're not really fighting Ricardo, but we want to stay in a reasonable position. Get the car around. He doesn't have DRS to Hamilton, which is the main thing. We use a little bit of ERS here, because I know in these early upgrades your ERS doesn't come back as easy. So we're doing alright here. We'll have to let off round here. Drop a gear. Dropped one gear too much there.
Be aware we expect the grip levels to start falling away soon.
But we are in a good position here. We have the DRS.
Push now. We're boxing this lap.
Have we got enough straight line speed? Squeezes us wide. We'll tuck back in bottom Ricardo. Put the ERS on. He's gone defensive again. He's going to give us the racing line. Have we done it? Have we made it stick? Just. So, DRS and ERS being an absolute godsend for us here. Because around sections like this, we are so slow. If Ricardo dives on at the inside. And he's got us in that section. We do have DRS. Just use this DRS to keep with him. We don't want to overtake at this point in time. As you can see though, I was just about to say the McLaren seems to be getting away. He is a bit here. Our error is good, but it's obviously not good enough yet. We might as well just flood the ERS down here, because we are coming into the pits. All 22 players still on the track. 22 racers, might I say. I thought we were going to touch Ricardo, but we're good. Right, can the boys give us a fast pit stop and get us back out in front of Ricardo? That's Hamilton. Can they get us in and out?
Go now.
And not quite. I think our pit stop was a bit faster.
Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound.
Make sure we brake nice and early. And Ricardo's had a mistake. Oh, we've managed to get past him. I don't know what he's done there. I think he's touched the curb and unsettled the car, but we have definitely... Oh, we've touched the curb ourselves. We managed to get round him. Lovely. As you can see, the Haas is reasonably close to the Mercedes, which, as I said, about 10 races in, that's when we'll see our true performance. It's definitely not as good as what we're doing now. I know that for certain. As we go a little bit deep on that. Bit too late on the brakes. Ricardo's going to have DRS. Is he going to go for the move? That's the thing. Is he going to go for the move? He is. He's got the racing line. We've got to give him the space. But, I think we put too much acceleration on there. We're going to keep the grip. I'm going to drop down a gear. Go a bit wide. I think I forgot to put the corner cut to strict. So I'm going to try my best not to anyway.
Callum is coming in for his stop.
Callum's in the pits. Hopefully he can gain some positions in this race. Not really expecting points from Callum just yet. That's what I mean, even with DRS and slipstream, we still can't clear cut get past this McLaren. Or can we do the same move on him again? Not quite. We are side by side. We do have DRS. As you can see though, even with DRS, the McLaren is just outstanding. But at the minute, we are still in decent thingy for points. We're not looking for podiums and stuff, but a good lot of points early in the season could be vital for us near the end. Skipping all of those practice sessions, our car is going to develop in a lot slower, and I've done it again on a different lap. Ricardo's had to avoid us there. Get the brakes on. Oh, he tried to move. He tried to move at the inside. Let's get a replay of that. You can see he was just up my inside, and we do nearly make contact. Have a look from the McLaren's perspective. As you can see, coming down with DRS. He's gone for it. He couldn't tuck back in because of Norris, and that is that's what's caused Ricardo to lose a bit of time. I don't think we are going to be quite out of the DRS yet. But the fact where we are at the minute is amazing. I thought we'd be passed by Norris and the Ferraris by now. Ricardo catching, he's catching. Gained nearly half a second there, just at the straight. This is the thing, when he has DRS, it's a different game altogether. I don't know if he's gonna get us in time. He's not. You know, at the minute, focusing on our own race, doing well. We ain't gone for any city dive bombs or anything. As I said, even if they do get in front of us, we're not worried. That's not who we're fighting with. But at the minute, we're managing to keep the cars like AlphaTauri, Ferrari and McLaren behind us, so really this season we shouldn't be anywhere near. As I said, this first race of the season is where every team's, or where we are in terms of R&D, a lot closer. That will drop off in a few races to come, I can assure you. But at the minute we are just about keeping enough pace to keep that McLaren of Daniel Ricciardo behind me.
Front is 7.4 seconds.
He is a little bit closer this time. If it works out the same as he did last time, he might be able to get us, depending on the exit he gets here. Which he does get a good exit. We're going to stick the ERS on. I don't think it's going to make much of a difference. No, it does not. Is he going to tuck in? He is! And that gives us wing damage. Ricardo tucks in. We can't react, and that gives us wing damage. Right, we're going to try the ERS. We're going to try and get it back at him. It's defended. Even with a broken wing, we're going to give it a try, but I just don't think we're going to be able to do it. And this is where we lose a lot of time. They're wanting us to pit for softs. Oh, did not see Norris on the inside. I don't think it's affecting us as bad as if we actually pitted. We'd lose a lot more time, I think, if we pitted. So I think we're just going to try and hold on with the car slightly damaged. You know, so turns like this, it's going to be a big killer to us. So we need to pretty much let off the whole corner. Which is lovely for Ricardo, because we're holding up everyone behind him. Norris needs to get the job done soon, if he wants any chance of keeping up with his teammate. So not really bothered using the ERS much. As long as we can keep in front and keep
Try
in
to
the
stay with him, he
points.
might make a mistake. He could still
As you can
regain
see
the
with this
position.
wing damage, we are definitely struggling. But again, I'm not going to give up. I'm going to try to move on Norris. Is he going to defend? He is. Got the brakes on. Is it enough? We are wide. But we're still with Norris. And we've kept him behind. So the ERS on that second part. Oh, I spoke too soon. He's gone around the outside. Norris has made the move stick. We're going to stick away at the inside. He's not give us really any room. He's not give us any room at all and just backs off. I'm not sure what that was about. I thought I was entitled to put a wheel at the inside, but you know, Norris had different plans. We'll try and keep out of his DRS. It's not going to happen. Norris goes around the outside of us, and I think he's going to make the move stick. The Ferrari of Sainz tries the same. I think the Ferrari of Sainz might get us. Yeah, he does. We don't. Oh, and Leclerc. Both Ferraris have gone for us at the same time. We're going to use ERS up this straight. We have Gasly one side of us.
There's 5 laps of
They have
fuel
give us. We got room. We're going to try and sneak around the outside. With a broken wing, we're still holding on to the Ferraris. DRS and ERS. Leclerc doesn't have it. And with 2 laps to go, we have managed to hold it on to 7th. Try to get myself a better exit out of here to keep the position. I think we might. We've broke the second. I don't know how long that's going to stay like that. But yeah, let's see. We're struggling. What turned out to be what could have been very high points is looking like it's going to go downhill for us at the minute, but we're going to try our best. 7th, so we are still in the points, which is what we aimed for. As I said, we're not really fighting these Ferraris and stuff, but we do want points. So are we going to try and keep it in front? Absolutely. Signs. Gets it done and just sort of parks on the corner. Hits me again. Not that it makes much difference because we already have. And Leclerc again. We're getting absolutely ragged about by the Ferraris. If we get our ERS on, try and keep with signs. Keep with signs if we can. We're going to have to make sure we brake early. And we will put ERS and DRS. See if we can catch in time. It's looking like we are. We're going to keep it on the outside. And we've made the move half stick. Half stick? No. We've made it stick. Whether we're going to make it stick around this corner, I'm not too sure. We're going to keep on the racing line. We have got to give him room. But we are still here. Giving Sainz and Leclerc a hard time. I think Leclerc might. Leclerc got damage from hitting us. Just looked down at the minimap, seen he was in the pits. So, you know, I can't really say it's our fault. We have got wing damage. Sainz absolutely goes for it. He will have DRS, but we're going to see if we can keep with him. Our ERS seems to be really strong. I don't know if we're going to get this done. We want to be on the outside, really. With Gasly and Tsunoda behind us now. I think the Ferrari of Sainz is gone. Yeah, we really can't keep on the track with any sort of pace on that part.
3 laps of fuel
Again,
remaining.
we're going to try and keep ERS on down here, so make sure we get the DRS from Sainz in front. We are just about holding on in this race. Only just. If these cars were single file, I think we'd be passed by now. We've gone for it. We've overdone ourselves. Sainz and Gasly get past, and we have Yuki Tsunoda now for company. Is he going to go for a move, Sonoda? No, he's playing it safe. The main objective for this last lap is to not be overtaken by Vettel. Sonoda, impatient rookie, looking to try and dive bomb us at any chance he can, which we're going to be cautious of because we don't want it to slide out or any more mistakes. You know, personally, I'd be shouting at Michael Massey saying he's parked in front of us and give us wing damage, but we are still here in 9th place in the points. My teammate not too far behind us as well. Admittedly, he probably doesn't have wing damage. Race winner is Max Verstappen, the current world champion. Really slow around there, but at the same time I don't want to cause a collision. Is Yuki Tsunoda going to get us in time? He's certainly going to give it a try, but we're not really going to give it to him for free anyway. We are side by side, and I think we have just got the position.
And bring it home.
Just got the position right at the finish line. And Delta Racing comes 9th in the first race. We have our first points of the season, which was not expected at all. I was expecting very bottom down with the Haas. Never know. Still early in the season. Anything can happen. But that is a great result for us. 9th place with Callum Ilott coming 16th from 19th, so he's made positions, which is good. I'm happy with that. So as you can see there, we go up a level, and that should put your team of claim up a bit, which is amazing for us. Nearly level 3 already. We did have to pay some damage. Personally, I think that should have come out of Ricardo's pocket, but you live and learn. Maybe I should have been a bit more cautious, but for me,
The personnel
we were fine.
department has asked us to deal
Oh,
We have a
Ilott.
couple
What
of
should we
options.
say? Pace or
with this. Take
awareness?
your
I'm going to say
time, you handled
pace.
that well. Thank you.
I want Ilott to be quick enough to keep with us. So that is it for this episode. I say that actually. We'll quickly do our activities and stuff. We're going to try and get as much stuff with as little negatives, if anything. So if we do that and then do that, we're still 2.5% up. And we'll do a bit of chassis team building. Why not? R&D. I will normally do this off stream, but until things are pretty much done, we will just do a bit of we'll do ERS. So there you go. As you can see, we are nowhere near where we finished. We had an absolute stellar race. So as we go through the days, let everything come through. And we have a failure. So at the minute we're only getting
I know we were
150.
expecting some new developments to come through, but some of them have failed quality control. We'll need to tell the team what to redevelop via the R&D screen.
I will do, Ben, don't worry. But I was hoping that didn't happen, to tell you the truth, because we need things like this to go through without issues, and it's just costing us points we haven't got. So when we get a bit more money, I will upgrade these. Really, I want to try and do it at the end of every season, and just upgrade, just big bulk upgrade every time. So yeah, that has been the first episode. Well, I say the second episode, but the first episode of racing for the Delta Racing My Team series. I hope you enjoyed. Have a great day, and I will see you in the next one.